Gardevoir ruined the Nightmare Cup. Hello, it's MattyFBaby here with a little bit of Nightmare Cup action in the Mirror Cup, and today we're going to talk about how Charm Gardevoir ruined the Nightmare Cup. It just completely it made it crazy. It kind of just destroys everything. But yeah, we're not going to go too in depth on how to use Gardevoir or look at its stats and stuff. We're just going to talk about two main things, so let's get going into it. Alright, so first off I want to talk about its overall matchup against the entire meta in a 1-to-1 shield scenario, and this is a great way to judge a Pokemon and how well it's going to do. And I haven't never really seen anything this crazy. Like, straight up, it wins 91% of the battles in a 1-to-1 shield scenario. It's gonna have 61 wins and 9 losses and 0 draws with Charm. It's just an absolute monster. Now let's look at its top counters, because I think that's another important thing for those that are running a Nightmare Cup. And yeah, its top counters are gonna be the Metang and Metagross, those steel types that are gonna be able to resist the fairy type move. Yeah, and then you also have probably my favorite counter for it in Bronzong. So yeah, that's why I decided to pack a Bronzong on my team of 6. If you watched yesterday's video, that's the main reason right there. I chose to use that as my confusion user, whereas before I used Gallade and Claydol as my confusion user. So that's all I'm gonna say before we get into the battles. So let's go get into the battles and watch watch her destroy the Nightmare Cup. She didn't have to do the Nightmare Cup like this, man. Also, I'm filming this the day that Raw's Community Day was announced. I did these battles last night. I went 8-0 in my battles, just testing out my Nightmare team. Yeah, 8-0, just wrecked shop. So thank you everybody for helping me out, and I was just trying to show how awesome Gardevoir is. And let's go look at her. She's a beast. All right, so my first match is up against Stix10. Go check out his channel if you haven't. Love you, bro. And yes, we got Skuntank versus our Bronzong, and luckily it's a Poison Jab Skuntank, which gains energy faster, but the Crunch or the Snarl or whatever the fighting of the Dark Fast move he has would tear us up, but we are immune to his Poison Fast moves, so Bronzong looking good. Anyways, we switch in our guy or our girl, and she just completely like tears through it with the Charm, man. It's so crazy. But I am down on shields now, but that's okay because in comes Claydol, and you can see we're just he's got extra sensory on this one, and we're just like tearing through it, man. It's not hurting us that much. Confusion definitely would hurt us more, but yeah, we're just tearing through it with our Charm, and we're taking those extra sensories like a champ. So you can see how it just finished off that Skuntank and then just like almost killed the Claydol. Here I have two Pokemon that are weak to the inevitable ground type move that comes in, so I elect to send the Bronzong back in, and I didn't want to go down or get hit with another charge move, so I like to just instantly send my charge move out, trying to either down the Claydol or get a shield broken. So we break a shield there, boom-ba-da-doo, and now in the back it turns out that he's got a Gardevoir. But this is another reason why I chose Alolan Muck in a 1-to-1 shield scenario. Alolan Muck has a 502 rating, which means it barely beats Gardevoir, so that's like one of the top counters for it. But yeah, so I just know I can get to my charge move faster than Gardevoir, so that's a GG for us. Alright, next we're gonna have Skuntank versus Alolan Muck lead, and yeah, this isn't too shabby for us. We're gonna go ahead and try and acid spray this thing, maybe take a shield down, maybe not. We'll make it weaker, make it easier to charm down if we want to. But yeah, we go ahead and acid spray with our Alolan Muck. This is another battle against Stix10, and yeah, we're going to be able to burn a shield, and then we get to a Dark Pulse, and we're actually able to like down the Skuntank with this Dark move now that it's been hit with an acid spray. So Alolan Muck ends up beating out Skuntank, and we burn a shield, so we luck out there. And then in comes his Gardevoir, so I elect to bring in my Bronzong, who is like the number 3 overall counter for Gardevoir. So you can see he does a perfectly timed swap here, and yeah, it's going to be a nice swap. So we're going to elect to go into our Gardevoir, and we have a shield advantage, but he's going to be able to get to a fast move or charge move here in a second, so we are going to have to burn a shield and then have some energy stored up though when Styx brings his Gardevoir back in. So we have a Shadow Ball, and Shadow Ball is the preferred move right now because community day is coming, so it's gonna have a better move soon. So yeah, we send a Shadow Ball as soon as it comes out, and I really shouldn't have done that because we can just down it on fast moves. So I actually gave up a fast move. By sending a charge move off, so I should have just used fast moves. So here we go, just watch. It's part steel, part fighting, so it's neutral damage. But watch like 2 hits, and we take off like so much health from that Lucario, and that's just what's so good about it. It does well against the fighting and the dark types. They're both going to be weak to fairy type moves, and then it also like it burns through all the psychic types too. It does well against all 3 of the types except for the one psychic type. The 3 psychic types in Metang, Metagross, and Bronzong that luckily have the steel subtyping, so they're able to take those hits a little better. But here we have Umbreon, and he switches into Spiritomb. This is my buddy 7, and yeah, Spiritomb wants no part of this, so we're just able to go down real quick and just take everything down. Like it was like nothing. It was just we're just gonna tear through everything here. He's got a Toxicroak in the back, and yeah, we're gonna be just doing work with our fast move again. We send a charge move off, trying to just burn a shield, and yeah, we know that Gardevoir can do work against the whole rest of his team, so we like to burn our last shield here too. And we almost finish off the whole team with this Gardevoir after the Muck leaves, but it turns out that he does have a charge move ready, so we are not able to finish off the Umbreon, so we got to come bring in a Alolan Muck. We can see Gardevoir just tore through that team like it was butter. Like it was butter with a warm knife. But here we have another Alolan Muck versus Skuntank. This one does have the dark type fast move, so that's going to be it's going to do a lot of damage and not gain energy as fast. Boop boop doo. We hit an acid spray on our buddy Josh. He elects not to shield that up, which is a good call. You can save that shield, and yeah, we're not going to shield this up either. And then we're going to bring in our Gardevoir, and you can see just 2 hits, 3 hits, and take down the rest of that Skuntank. So yeah, Gardevoir is just a beast. It just tears through everything. You can see here, just tearing through the Xatu that comes in. We would like to shield here and try to down the Xatu with the rest of our fast moves. And we're able to do that. Now we got a Shadow Ball going into the last Pokemon, and it's a Toxicroak, so it's going to take neutral damage from this, and we're just going to be, it just wrecks. It just wrecks the old meta. Like if you go in with the old meta team against this, like the first round of Nightmare meta, like against this Gardevoir, it just is going to completely destroy everything. You really have to have a Steel type on your team now. Like seriously, it's like you have to have that. It's not, do you want to have that? It's you have to have a Steel type, like Metagross, Metang, or Bronzong. So yeah, right here, we elect to leave in our Blaziken on the Xatu and just try and burn some shields, or just do massive damage with the Blaze Kick or Blast Burn. If we can get to it, we can, so we just do a Blaze Kick before we go down. We don't want to, use any of our shields. If we didn't have to use any of our shields anyways, but we broke one of his shields. Sorry, I had somebody coming through the hall right there. He was distracting me. Oh yeah, we thought we were gonna get Ominous Winded here, but then it turns out it was just a Sky Attack, so we got baited. But Ominous Wind doesn't do that much anyways to Bronzong, which you'll see right here. It does decent, but it's not something you had to shield. And it's good to save a shield for your Gardevoir. It doesn't do as well in a 0-to-0 shield scenario. And it needs like 1 shield, and the difference between 1 shield and 0 shields is big for Gardevoir when you look at its overall win rate against the meta. Anyways, we're gonna let this Bronzong go down against the Umbreon, and then we bring in our lady Gardevoir, and she's gonna do massive damage. So we let the shield here, take down the Umbreon with our fast moves. We'll have a Shadow Ball or a Play Rough almost ready to go, and he brings in a Skuntank. So we're like, oh yeah, we don't want to send the Shadow Ball, so we wait till we get the Dazzling Gleam. That's what I meant, Dazzling Gleam, not Play Rough. Play Rough would probably be a better move if it has Play Rough. I think it has Play Rough. But yeah, anyways, we finish it off. Yeah, Gardevoir is just so sick. All you really need to know is the fast move charm is is crazy good in this meta. You know, fighting doesn't want to see it, dark one doesn't want to see it, and it just does such great neutral damage to the psychics that they also don't want to see Charm Gardevoir. There we go, just a little showcase of exactly how sick Gardevoir is. Yeah, I went 8-0 last night. Styx did have a Gardevoir on his team of 6, but the other 2 opponents did not have Gardevoir, so they were really at a disadvantage because they couldn't at least like Gardevoir versus Gardevoir the way me and Styx got into a Gardevoir versus Gardevoir situation like a time or 2 in our like 3 or 4 matches. But yeah, just a really sick Pokemon. It really kind of ruined the whole Nightmare Cup meta, and yeah, I'm just excited for his community day because I love Gallade and Gardevoir as well. They're both really cool Pokemon. Can't wait to get one with the blue helmet, and I have a music video dropping about that community day. I wrote this song like ages ago. I used to sing it on my streams, but yeah, I can't wait to go record that and get it out to you, so look for that a day or 2 before community day. And thank you so much for watching. If you're new, make sure to subscribe so you can see my music video, and just, yeah, have a good one, y'all. Peace out, Bellsprouts, bye.